the chip and run, obviously, links golf, you putt it more often, they would probably chip it, because normally the area short of the green is trimmed a bit more than a normal inland golf course. But a chip and run or a pitch and run, I always play the ball well back in my stance. You're trying to get ball turf at the same time. So the further back in your stance you have it is easier to make sure you get the ball in the turf at the same time. The further forward the ball is in your stance, you've then got to find the ball with your swing. I always like it back. All the work is done, it's set up. I kind of play the ball opposite my right toe for most of my chip shots. I have my hands opposite my left thigh. And ideally, you don't want an awful lot of wrist break going on in these. You want to keep your wrists pretty stiff and solid, because you're trying to make sure that it's easier to get a consistent strike on the ball. As soon as you have a little bit of wrist break or wrist hinge, you've then to unhinge it on the way down. So much easier to use the big muscles, the shoulders, instead of the wrists, to kind of get the connection of the ball that you're actually looking for. And then the closer you are to the green, the less loft you take, because all you're trying to do is land the ball just on the green and make it roll. So if you were here, you might get away with sort of 8 or 9 iron. As soon as you go a little bit further back, a little more loft to land it in the same place. I always find it easier to judge roll as opposed to spin, because then it's just the speed of the grass. Sometimes getting the exact amount of spin is obviously quite difficult, but much easier to judge roll of it than spin.